Valerie O'Loughlin is joining me now, and I have to say congratulations. I know you are the recipient of the Henry Gray Distinguished Educator Award.
Thank you, thank you. I'm very honored to receive that award.
So let's talk about some of the key issues in education right now, some of the changes, some of the challenges.
Well, and with respect to the field of anatomy, and especially in medical education, we're seeing an integration of subjects. So it's less and less common to have a purely anatomy course. You may see a bit of anatomy and physiology and pathology integrated into a systems-based course. So that's a bit of challenge for those of us who've been more classically trained, because you have to be a jack of all trades in respect there. With respect to education, we're now seeing individuals who are respecting the field of education and educational scholarship more, to recognize that this is a legitimate research field and that we can explore changes in curriculum and assess those changes in a rigorous method. And the field is becoming more respected as a result.
Change can be disconcerting for some people, so how do we sort of drive it in a positive direction and still address some of the issues where different fields need to come together, like at meetings here?
Yes. Usually a lot of the people who are here, and especially those who are in the field of education in anatomy, these are individuals who are committed to their subject and want to make sure that the best educational outcomes appear for the students. Change is hard though, so discussing how that change will occur, whether or not that change is evidence-based, whether it's truly best for the students, that can result in some challenging discussions, but because we know we're all committed towards our students, that it works out positively.
And that's the key, is the discussion. Let's talk about some of the disconnect there has been for many, many years, women and STEM and going into those careers. Is that still a big problem? Are we moving in the right direction? How far have we come?
We are definitely moving in the right direction. It is still a challenge, and a lot of times there are still some individuals who often will say, with respect to women and people of color, oh, it's simply that they may not have the skills, and that is absolutely wrong. I would say that we need to encourage all individuals. When some individuals say, well, I am colorblind or I am gender blind, no, there are specific issues that are unique to individuals of certain genders, ethnicities, sexual orientation, that we need to recognize, appreciate, and realize that some individuals may have additional challenges that, if we're not part of that group, cannot experience. So we need to be more empathetic to those changes, really actively promote individuals who are pursuing the field, to encourage them so that they don't feel dismayed and dropped out.
It's important to talk about the needs, but let's talk about the positives as well. What do you think is the most wonderful thing right now in the way that we are educating young people?
I think we are starting to see some of those changes now too. We recognize that one size does not fit all in terms of education. We recognize that a lecture, a sage on the stage, may work well for some students, but there are a variety of students that will really work well and better if we have more active learning techniques, more problem-solving techniques, so that we can have students be truly problem solvers and not just regurgitating a bunch of facts on an exam.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.